Hello, in this video we're going to go over how we do some of the massive updates that we do when it comes to products that we're eventually going to put up on the web. Um, Unfortunately, it looks like in Lightspeed, not everything will update the product card. So for example, if we're doing set product info, which is up here, tools, set product info, it will let us be able to change, for example, like the web button or whatever we want to do based off of different criteria. Um, Comes in very handy when you're doing a lot of bulk, like updating 200 records at one time. Unfortunately, what it does not do, what set product info does not do, is change this modified date, which is important for other systems that we need. It seems like that there's only two ways that that modified date gets changed. Number one is if I actually open the individual product one by one, change something, and then click save. That's option one. Again, if you're doing 200 records, that would take you forever. Option two is by doing an export-import. So, for example, we've got Hurley here with 3,700 records, and we had noticed that for whatever reason, not all the products were going up to the web. So what I had to do was do these in bulk. So all your tools down here are good for viewing columns and exporting. View columns, whatever is here in the screen that I'm viewing, that is what's going to actually get dumped out to the export. While description, for example, is good for knowing what's going on, I don't actually need it for my purposes, so I'm just going to get rid of that, and I'm going to leave just the code and the web box. So from there, I'm just going to hit export, and I'm going to name it something that makes sense to me. So Hurley Lightspeed product export. All right. And I'm going to put it in a place that I can find it. On my desktop. Put it in folder 5, whatever. Okay. So that's it as far as exporting from Lightspeed. Now, and obviously with the smartphone, I can fine tune this to see anything I want to. Importing. Importing is the tricky part. In the past, when we've reached over like 3,000 or 5,000 SKUs that we're trying to update, the system has crashed. Another part of this reason for this video is to submit a ticket to Lightspeed. So be very, very, very careful on what you're doing on this step, but we're going to import products. And these products already exist, so I'm just going to update products. We're going to match on product code because product code is unique. No two products have the same code in the system. So what I'm going to do, then find the file that I want to work with. We put that in folder 5. We called that Hurley. All right, so something happened with that file that we couldn't open it for whatever reason. It's rare. It's funny. I'm just going to go ahead and re-export that list. All right, so we're going to re-export this list. We put it into a different location. Throw it on desktop. Hurley, we'll just call it Hurley Products. And the TXT file extension is fine for this. That's what Lightspeed likes. All right. We'll put it in folder 6. I would avoid any spaces in the names, by the way. So there we go, exporting 3,000 records, export complete. All right, let's go back to importing. Tools, import tools. Import products. Okay, we're going to make sure we select update products. Let's go and find the file that we want to deal with. There it is, Hurley Products. You'll see in the preview, the only two items that are showing up there is the product code and the web is checked. And I have this web checked column in there for a reason, which you'll see in 30 seconds. What I've done is I've created presets. You can create as many presets as you want, but I have one called set for web, for example. And if I hit apply, it kind of resorts this list into what I like to see, because you can actually import and update anything in this list to the right. And most specifically, for example, the product code is already here now that I made it as a preset, and the web is here. Actually, I think this is the wrong preset. Let's do this. I can do update current. That one's a good one. All right. So what's going on here? This is a line-by-line matchup. So it says product code says, or the column name says code in the import. In Lightspeed, it says product code. That's fine. So current is over here. I can update pretty much any field in an import, and it will update that date timestamp for the product. So see how over here, I was looking for products that were current and were marked for the web. But now over here, it gives me a drop down. Because current or web both are a yes/no scenario, I can pick and force for that everything that's going up in my import is going to have the same value if I want to. And that's exactly what I'm going to do in this case. So I'll just say I want all the products in the list to say that it's current. And then what I do, once I'll just take a double quick look. Yep, current, code. The first record is, oops, wrong one. The omit record here emits the first record because it's just got headers in it. Update, we're good to go. And I'll hit import. Oh, sorry. I forgot to check those. Click import. Now with this process, this can take a while, especially when we're dealing with 3,000 products. A good estimate is maybe 10 or 15 minutes or more. And what we're specifically going to look for at our next stage is whether or not Lightspeed crashes, if the import crashes. So we will see. Okay, so it took about 15 minutes, but it looks like the product import actually worked on this case. We're going to try with a larger set and see if it'll crash to give us the error that we're expecting to see. Okay, since the first didn't work, we're actually going to look for all of our products that are marked for the web to do an update. You'll notice down here it says 45,819. Again, I've usually seen breaking points around 5,000, 10,000, and so forth that they'll crash, but I know that this will generate a crash. So stay tuned. All right, so we're going to go through this again. We're going to import the products. We're going to do an update on the products. Product code. Let's go find the file with all of the web products on it. All web products. Select my preset. We're going to do update current. Apply. All right, so it's going to pull in product code current. I'm going to select this drop down here for yes. So, and it says, do you want all the values to be the same? Yes, I do. If you can see in the background, I already know that they were checked for the web and they checked for current. So all this is doing is just re-inputting the exact same value that already exists, but it will update the product card with the current modified date. So quick double check on my work. Update product code, omit. Yep, good. Import, and now we wait. All right, so as expected, we sent in too much data for an update, and my instance of Lightspeed crashed. It didn't crash the entire server, because people were still able to ring up. All right, and we just actually confirmed we were able to log into another instance. So it's just us that whoever's doing the import that's experiencing this problem. So we're going to submit a ticket with this. And that's been our process. Thank you.